your area. If you head to our website, exeternh.tv, we invite you to sign up to our newsletter to receive monthly updates about new content, upcoming meetings, and more. We'd like to thank you for taking the time to watch. Thank you for tuning in to Exeter TV. Exeter TV is the town's public and government access channels, available on Comcast Channels 6 and 22. Channel 6 is your channel. If you have an idea for a program, want to host your own talk show, or submit a film, we're here to get your content on television. On Channel 22, we bring you live and replay coverage of government meetings and other town updates. A third channel, Blue Hawk Media, is operated by SAU 16 and can be found on Channel 8, with all your school sports, events, and meetings. You can watch Exeter TV online at exeternh.tv, Apple TV, and on Roku. Find us on social media for extra content. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the bell to get notified about live streams and new content. Tune in to our platforms every other Friday to watch the Exeter Biweekly Report, with recaps of recent events, updates from town departments, and messages from nonprofits in your area. If you head to our website, exeternh.tv, we invite you to sign up to our newsletter to receive monthly updates about new content, upcoming meetings, and more. We'd like to thank you for taking the time to watch Exeter TV and hope that you tune in to our other content as well.
afternoon, and as the hour is 4 o'clock, I will call the Exeter Select Board meeting of March 24th, 2025 to order. I'm going to start by introducing the board. To my right, Selectman Dan Chartrand. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Mr. Chair.
Our Vice Chair, Selectwoman Molly Cowan. Good afternoon.
Hi, everyone.
Our Clerk, Selectwoman Nancy Belanger. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, everyone.
And Selectwoman Julie Gilman. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Mr. Chair. It's still light out.
It is. Our Town Manager, Mr. Rustine. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
And taking the minutes for us this afternoon is Pam McElroy. Thank you, Pam. Appreciate that. It should be brief, so won't take too much time out of your afternoon. First order of business is public comment. I note there is no public in the room and nobody online. So looking back at the March 3rd, 2025 minutes that the board approved, at our last meeting, March 17th, I noted that it did not include anything from our non-public that began at 10 past 6. The board went into a non-public when the meeting was called to order at 6:10, and the board also went into non-public at the end of the meeting. And sandwiched in between the first non-public and the regular business meeting were some interviews. So the minutes have been amended to reflect that Selectwoman Belanger moved to adjourn from non-public. Selectwoman Gilman seconded. It was a roll call vote by the clerk. The board adjourned the non-public with a vote of 4-0. At that time, Mr. Chartrand moved to seal the non-public session minutes indefinitely. Selectwoman Belanger seconded, and that motion passed 4-0. And we need to amend this again because that was not a roll call. It was a regular vote.
Mr. Chair,
Yes.
I am so sorry that I did not catch that when
I
we
didn't
approved
either.
the minutes at our last meeting. I'd like to make a motion to approve the revised minutes with the amendment that you just noted, that it was not a roll call vote. That's my motion.
I'll second.
There's a motion, a second. Is there any discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Motion carries. Okay, thank you. And at our last meeting, our clerk asked that we look at the calendar through the next couple of months. So what I've done is I've put together some dates from the 31st of March, which is our next meeting, through the end of July for the board to consider, and we can formalize things on the 31st when we meet next Monday.
Great, yes, because I have a bunch of work travel coming up, so I would love to get select board on my calendar.
So we won't set this in stone. Let's take it home. We'll confirm next Monday, okay? And I'll go slow. March 31st, April 14th, April 28th, which is a Tuesday.
Wait a minute,
No, I'm sorry, it isn't a Tuesday. It's a
or
Monday.
April 14th, right?
Yeah, April 28th,
April 28th.
May 12th, May 27th, which is a Tuesday, due to Memorial Day.
All right, May 12th, I'm almost with you.
It's okay.
That might be hard for me, but
Did you get the 27th?
yes.
Okay. June 9th, June 23rd,
The 27th is also, I think that might not work for me, but also
well, if it doesn't, we can always take a look at May and
Yeah.
tweak it.
okay, now we're in June.
Yep.
June
June 9th,
9th, select board.
June 23rd,
June 23rd.
July 7th,
Can I interrupt? The meeting in the last week of May is on Tuesday because of Memorial Day?
that's correct.
Okay.
Okay, July 7th.
July 7th, yep, and July 21st. Last calendar, we talked about goal setting in April, and we talked about maybe not doing it on a Saturday, but rather doing it on a weeknight or week afternoon, and Selectwoman Belanger made a good observation of doing it on a Monday. That's not a select board meeting where we don't have committee meetings. I will say that I'm away April 7th, so April 21st is an option. And on the 31st, if that doesn't work for folks, we can talk about other dates.
April 21st. That works for me. Can we do it at the same time, like at 7? 7 to 8:30 or?
Does that work for you,
Yeah,
Mr. Dean?
it
Okay.
does.
I know you have school vacation that week. You're okay? Okay. Perfect. Then providing that works for you.
Not yet, I have not.
What time is on April 21st, the meeting is at what time?
We hadn't set a time yet. Selectwoman Cowan asked for 7 o'clock.
Got it. That works for me.
Mr. Chair, probably a good time to mention this. Bill Keegan actually offered to facilitate the goal-setting session.
Okay.
That would be something I'd have to check with him on a date.
Okay. I know
So,
Primex had done it a couple of years ago.
yeah.
How does the board feel about that?
I'm fine. I would like to make sure he can make that date, and if he can't, it doesn't matter to me if it's Bill or Primex.
Okay.
Mr. Keegan or Primex.
I tend to agree. I think if Mr. Keegan's available on the 21st, fine, but I don't think, given how busy our calendars are, we can't hold up. If the 21st at 7 works for everybody, including you and Melissa, then I think,
Okay.
does that work?
We'll check on that.
Okay. All right.
Thanks.
So could you review one more time,
Of course. All the way through?
please?
March 31st,
Yep,
April 14th,
got it.
I need to do this too. Okay, March 20.
no, 31st.
31st, okay, with you.
March 31st, April 14th. These are select board meetings. April 28th,
Yep.
May 12th, May 27th,
Yeah, the 27th. I am definitely out of town. Okay.
June 9,
Yep.
June 23rd,
June 23rd. Yep.
July 7th,
Yep.
July 21st,
Yep.
and tentatively April 21st for goal setting, with or without Mr. Keegan.
Got it. Thank you for reviewing.
Sure. Okay. Is there any other business for the board? One last, entertain a motion to enter into non-public under RSA 91A 32A and C.
So moved. Second.
There's a motion and a second. Any discussion? Seeing none, Madam Clerk, for a roll call, please.
Selectwoman Gilman.
Yes.
Selectwoman Chartran.
Aye.
Vice Chair Cowan.
Aye.
Clerk says aye. Chair.
Aye. Motion passes 5-0. The board will be moving into non-public. Thank you. Pam, thank you.
Thank you for tuning in to Exeter TV. Exeter TV is the town's public and government access channels, available on Comcast Channels 6 and 22. Channel 6 is your channel. If you have an idea for a program, want to host your own talk show, or submit a film, we're here to get your content on television. On Channel 22, we bring you live and replay coverage of government meetings and other town updates. A third channel, Blue Hawk Media, is operated by SAU 16 and can be found on Channel 8, with all your school sports, events, and meetings. You can watch Exeter TV online at exeternh.tv, Apple TV, and on Roku. Find us on social media for extra content. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the bell to get notified about live streams and new content. Tune in to our platforms every other Friday to watch the Exeter Biweekly Report, with recaps of recent events, updates from town departments, and messages from nonprofits in your area. If you head to our website, exeternh.tv, we invite you to sign up to our newsletter to receive monthly updates about new content, upcoming meetings, and more. We'd like to thank you for taking the time to watch Exeter TV and hope that you tune in to our other content as well.